Hi, everyone, and welcome. This is Alex here of Advice by Alex. I want to thank you very much for stopping by and giving me a listen to. And this video is going to be for the weekly Angelic Messages for the week of April 19th, 2026. Again, that'll be April 19th, 2026. I want to thank you very much for joining me for today and giving me a listen to. And hopefully you all are doing well. And I know this is Tuesday, the 21st, that I'm doing this video. And I do apologize for the lateness of the video. It's just been kind of a crazy week this week and everything like that. But yeah, so hopefully overall that you guys are doing well and that you are having an amazing time um, for this week and everything like that. And hopefully it hasn't been a bad week or anything like that. But also, when you like and subscribe, don't forget to hit the little bell for all the notifications of when I go live and when I upload new videos as well. And also, it is where it is a new week, and we are still running the podcast special for the month of April. And if you have not gotten that or checked it out yet, that'd be greatly fantastic to take advantage of and everything of that nature. And that is absolutely fantastic and everything of that nature. So, but yeah, so that is absolutely fantastic and everything of that nature. So, but yeah, so next month it will be something completely different for the special and everything of that nature. So that is kind of like what it is as well. So today is very exciting and everything like that. So hopefully you all have had an amazing time as well and everything like that. So yeah, so I think that is all the announcements that I have for this upcoming week. And if you would like to submit a question for the podcast, you can do so using the link in the description box below. And why not? It is free, so take advantage of that as well. I would. I mean, it's free, so might as well take advantage and everything like that. So, but anyway, let us, without further ado, let us get into the reading and everything like that for this week and everything like that for the week of the 19th. So we're going to start out with the Psychic Tarot for the Heart by John Holland. And that is what we will do for this week as well. So, without further ado, I will go ahead and draw some cards, and we'll have that moment of silence while I connect with your energy and the collective for the week, and we'll see what comes through. And that during that time, you'll be able to ask your spiritual team for the messages that you need to hear during that time. I'm going to put the mic down while I shuffle. So, what does everybody need to know for the week of April 19th, 2021? What does everybody need to know for the week of April 19th, 2021? Yay. Okay. Okay, this is going to be an interesting week energetically. So, at this time, I ask that you have your feet firmly planted on the ground, have your heart wide open to be able to receive the angel messages that you're about to receive, light a candle as well. And at this time, while I'm giving my speech, that is my sign to spirit that I am ready to work and everything like that. So, we'll go ahead with that moment of silence here and we'll go ahead and get started with the reading and everything like that. Okay. At this time, I ask that everybody get comfortable, have your heart open to be able to receive the messages, move our bodies a little bit to get into the flow. And we'll go ahead and by starting to take a deep breath in, and we'll hold that for a count of 3, and we'll let it out on a count of 3 as well. So go ahead and breathe in. 1, 2, 3. And out. 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3. And breathe out. 3, 2, 1. And breathe in one more time. 1, 2, 3. And breathe out. 3, 2, 1. And at this time, we'll go ahead and connect energetically, and we'll see what comes through for the messages for this week. Ooh, bless me, everybody. Alrighty, so right away when I'm tuning into the energies that are around everybody is that I am really feeling that the main message of the week is be open. So what the angels are really meaning by this is that it's all about being open to the possibilities. So not being set in stone, not being closed minded to what is to come and everything like that. So I feel that the angels are really wanting you to know is to trust in yourself, trust in the universe, and allowing us to be able to really come into awareness of what the next steps are in our journey and everything like that. So and I'm also really hearing that it's all about a time of inwardness. So I feel like this is a great week of reflection, and everything like that. So I feel like there is that opportunity to reflect on things that are needed to be reflected upon and be able to move forward after the emotional processing of the situations and everything like that. So, that is really where that is at and everything like that. So I am really glad for this week because it's a moment of a pause. Um, and a pause is always a good thing. It's not an outward movement or anything like that for this week. It's more about inward momentum. So it's all about building the inward momentum of allowing us to gain perspective, gain clarity on situations, as long as we are honest about the things that we need to be honest about. So that is very much important for this upcoming week, and everything like that. Um, and that is where that is at. And Archangel Jophiel is really coming in along with Archangel Jeremiah, and both are helping us to balance our energies, as I feel that it is time for us to balance energies, because I feel like a lot of us have been feeling scattered and everything like that. And it's important to keep grounded during this heightened time, especially when there is that change that is in the process, and everything like that that we've been talking about for the past week or so. Um, was since I've been back to doing readings on YouTube and everything like that, and yeah, so that is where that is coming in as well. So I'm definitely feeling like that is the change and things like that. So, and the first card right off the bat is just basically a confirmation of everything that we talked about. Um, we are seeking the wisdom, so we are seeking the guidance, and that's where Archangel Jophiel is coming into play as well. More of a life review, um, life change, and everything like that. So that is where it's all about what is in the now, what is coming into the now, and everything of that nature. So really, that is just where that is at, and everything like that. And then I feel like we will be getting downloads and coming into Christ consciousness. So yeah, so that is basically where we are going to be channeling the energy from the divine for this week, and everything like that. So I am very, very happy in regard to that and things of that nature. So, but anyway, the next card here is that we have is release. So you feel like this is all letting go of things that no longer serve us, and also where it is where it's all about that time of gaining knowledge, perspective, and letting go in order to bring in the new energy, and coming into alignment within ourselves as well. So I feel like it's all about coming into alignment, coming into fruition of ourselves and things like that. So, and there are endless possibilities that are out there. We just have to be willing to accept those possibilities, be open minded to the possibilities that are to come, and everything of that nature. So, the next cards, we did have a hopper card, and everything like that, which is control. So letting go of control. And as humans, it is so hard for us to let go of control because we want things to come into the now. But it is where it's just allowing things to unfold and allowing things to develop naturally, not being forced into anything. So staying present is very, very beneficial at this time. So, um, and everything like that. So, again, it's almost looking within. And why do we have to? We gotta question why we are controlling whatever situation it is. Is it due to fear? Is it due to um, other things that may be experiencing? We just gotta question the why, and everything like that. So next is that we have is embrace. So we do have embrace, which is just surrendering to the moment and acceptance. So that is where um, I'm looking at the macro perspective, and everything of that nature. So that is where that is at, and everything like that. So we also do have is manifest, which is we have the ability to co-create what we want and also co-create with God of what we want. So we also just have to put in the effort. So if things are not coming to fruition, are we lacking something, or is it where the direction that we are going in is not where we're supposed to go in? So that is very much where that is at, and everything of that nature. So that is one of those things as well. So the next card here is that we have is take the lead, and everything like that. So taking lead, taking the stand for what you believe in, taking charge, the masculine and feminine coming together, being in unison, and everything like that. So, um, and allowing that duality of both, So that is very much there. Very, very interesting cards. So the overall here is that we have is the darkest sphere. So we may be in our head this week about things because we are not willing to see what is being shown as truth. So acknowledging the truth is important for this upcoming week. And we also have share the love, which is self-care. So allowing ourselves the time for us as well. Even if we need to get things done, it's important to remember to have that balance. And that way we don't feel as scattered or where we're forcing things because it is there. So, mm, 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 mm. But anyway, that is that deck here. So we'll go ahead with the Archangel Power Tarot cards by Dorian Virtue and Radley Valentine. And I'm going to put the mic down again while we shuffle. And we'll see what comes into play. Okay, so what does everybody need to know for April 19th, 2000, or for the week of April 19th, 2026? What does everybody need to know for, okay, that one wanted to come out. Interesting cards. Well, we just had a card that confirmed everything that I was talking about. Okay, I love when that happens. And I wasn't even trying to have that happen, but it did. So the first card here is the Page of Gabriel. Energetic, brave, optimistic, playful. Follow your passion. You are ready for any challenge, opportunities for excitement and adventure. So this is just allowing yourself to choose your destiny, is what I'm hearing. So choosing your path, allowing things to unfold, allowing the excitement to be there for the opportunities that are to come and everything like that. So that is really exciting because it's just about allowing we are able to decide what we want in our journey. We just got to be honest with ourselves, what makes us truly happy, and everything like that. So that is really cool. We also have here is the 9 of Ariel. Your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to the great success, a love for beautiful things in life. So this is just where things are coming together. Things are building. So it's more of a building block stage and everything like that. So you may not see everything that's happening behind the scenes, but things are happening. So it's just all about allowing you to gain the perspective and also allowing things to grow naturally. And then we also have is Divine Guidance, card number 5, Archangel Sandalphon, to search for meaning in life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. So others can offer perspective that is very much where we need to hear, as long as we are open to hearing it and not like denying what is said, and allowing the gratitude for the wisdom that they have, as they might see things differently from an outside perspective, and they will be able to gain clarity in things. So, yeah. So the next card here is that we have is the 2 of Gabriel. Make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. So partnership. So reach out to others for support and community. So building your own sense of community and sense of self-worth. Yes, this can also be a very romantic card when it comes to relationships, but it's collective, so you gotta look at it what it is as a whole, not just that, but it can be very much seen as a romantic card just because of the way the nature of the card is. But it's all about things building and things moving ahead, um, allowing things to unfold. Really. We also here have is the five of Gabrielle, a challenge you can resolve, withdraw from the drama of others, have patience with yourself and those around you. So, allowing things to unfold, allowing things to come together, and anything that may be seen as challenging, you can overcome. So that is really cool. It's almost as if you're putting like the puzzle pieces together. So, and finding the solution to the problem. So that is very much there, and everything like that. So the overall here is that we have is perspective. Archangel Chamuel. See, there's a better way. Pause for reflection, and insight to be dare to be different. So being open to the possibilities. I don't think I have to keep saying things because it keeps coming into fruition. We also have here is the Four of Ariel. When you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change extremes in how you save or spend money. So the name of the game, not holding on to things too tightly, is really what it is. So not holding on to just the way that you are perceiving things, because it doesn't necessarily mean that you're wrong in how you're perceiving it, just that there are different opportunities out there and they could be different from what you are seeing. So that is there. And we'll do the daily guidance from your angels by Doreen Virtue. We'll do this deck here. And I'm going to put the mic down here while I shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. What does everybody need to know for this week? Okay, so I drew 3 cards from this deck. Notice the signs. Yes, the signs that you've been receiving are heaven sent. We drop feathers, coins, and other signs upon your path to remind you that you're loved and never alone. So noticing that everything is real and worth exploring because it is sent from your angels and your spiritual team, and also loved ones on the other side as well. So they are all watching over you. It's just up to us to pay attention. So we also have is ask. Ask us to help you in this situation, and we will immediately go to work on your behalf. We're governed by many universal laws, and among them is the free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions. So we patiently await your request. So if you want help in something, just ask. But knowing this is going back to we have the choices that we can make on our own. But if we need that guidance from our angels, they can provide that guidance as long as we ask. And there's nothing to worry about. You are safe in this situation is under the perfect amount of divine providence and universal order, only infusing loving thoughts and emotions into the situation to ensure that the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly to and through you. So that is where that is at. So, that is where that is at and everything of that nature. So, that is something where it is all about letting go of that control that we've been talking about earlier and it's just like a confirmation of what we've been talking about all along, is where there is nothing to worry about, and letting go of the fear, letting go of our worries, letting go of the control of the situation. So that is there, and that is very much where that is at, and everything of that nature. So that is really, really good, and everything like that. So this time we'll use our shadow work deck that I so much love. So we didn't do it last week, so I wanted to do it this week. Okay. So what does everybody need to know for the week of April 19th? April 19th. Ooh, okay. So we have the first card here is Performer, Image Management, Validation, Emotional Split. So not performing for other people, not allowing others to take advantage of us, and where we feel like we have to perform a certain image and maintain a certain image for them, but being true to ourselves and honoring who we are. So that is very much where that is at. So I love that. And that fits into the theme of this week. So we also have here is live as one whole, shadow light embodiment. So, whoa, I literally dropped the page or the microphone, not the page. I'm getting tongue tied in what I'm saying. But this is all about living up to who we are, having all the pieces of that puzzle coming together, and not as a broken piece. And that goes along with our inner healing. Fixing isn't healing, boundaries, self focus, release. So, remembering that if we're focusing on fixing isn't the solution that we need to do. We need to focus on the healing in order to fix the solution. So that is something to have a little perspective on. And I really want to draw a card from the Archangel Raphael deck by Dorian Virtue. I have not drawn a deck from this deck yet for the live or the not the live, but you know what you all mean. The video, and everything like that. So, what does everybody need to know for this week? What does everybody need to know? Ooh, home health. Interesting. Okay. So, dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for giving me the courage to ask for and accept help from you, the angels, and others in matters regarding my family and home. So this can also literally be meaning for whatever you have going on at home. You may need help and support from others, but I feel like this is just not being afraid to reach out to community and like-minded people that are in your inner circle. They love you and care about you, and leaning on them for support, knowing that you are not in it alone, and everything like that. So I feel like that is like the message. And then we'll draw cards from the Soul's Journey Lessons cards by James Van Prague. Alrighty, so what does everybody need to know for this week? What does everybody need to know for this week? Ooh, okay. My gosh, I'm getting tired of this card, but it keeps popping up. Oh my goodness. Okay, so not this one, but we have health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So focusing on ourselves, both physical, spiritual, mental, and everything of that nature. So focusing on ourselves as a whole, for this week, and everything like that. So, and gaining that perspective. Next is that we have imagination. I embrace and nourish this creative aspect of my mind. So think of the endless possibilities. Imagine let your mind wander, not being afraid of what it is where you wanted to go, and everything of that nature. So, uh, but if you're feeling like you are focusing too much on the future, remember to pull yourself back and to ground as well. So that will be important too. So this next card we've had previous weeks, growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. So we'll be growing and developing and spiritual lessons as per usual is what I'm always constantly getting. And maybe for myself too that I have yet to learn. But it is there. And everything like that. So that is very much there. And what else? What else? But I think that is basically everything. Oh, I forgot the one card. Oh, I wanted to draw from the Soul Truth as per usual. I knew I was forgetting something. Okay. So what does everybody need to know overall for this week? What does everybody need to know overall for Ooh. What is my body telling me right now? Okay. Our body speaks to us through physical pain or discomfort. Our body sends messages for us to look more deeply. So you see the trapped emotions, the lurking fears and beliefs that limit you. Listen to your physical body, and you will be led to the source of your pain. It is time to get your healing in. Today's soul action: get the book Heal Your Body by Louise L. Hay and find the answers toward which your body is guiding you. Well, that's a perfect little homework assignment for us to get Heal Your Body by Louise L. Hay, founder of Hay House, as you guys all know. But yeah, so that is there and everything like that. But that brings us to the end here, everybody. I thank you very much for joining me today for the messages of the week. And if you like your very own personalized reading, you can visit me on my Etsy shop at Angel Soul Blessing 777, and you will be able to get what you are needing. And also, if you would like to submit a question for the podcast, you can visit me. I can submit that in the link below as well, and everything like that. So, but yeah, so, and then I also have here in the description box, if you would like to get a reading from other people as well, I have a list of people that I have gone to and personally use and love. And if you would like to go to them and get some help as well and help them out, that would be greatly appreciated. They are all highly recommended as well. So, yeah, so, and if you'd like to take advantage of the April special, be sure to do so, as we are coming up on the next month soon already in the month of May. But yeah, so hopefully overall, you all are doing well, and that brings us to the end here. Let me go ahead and disconnect from the collective. Okay. And that brings us to the end here, guys. I want to thank you very much for joining me today. And until next time, everybody, I'm sending you so much love, angel blessings, and I will talk with y'all later. Bye, everybody.